Oh, boys and girls, how are we doing? Oh, my watch made a noise at me just as I was... My watch still calls me Batman. Why does my watch call me Batman? I asked it 2 ages ago. Now it won't stop. It's very frustrating. How are we doing, boys and girls? Is everybody good? We missed a day yesterday, but we're back today. Hello. How are we doing? We've already had a sub come in as well. George is in for 16 months. Thank you very much. We have exciting news to start the stream off today as well. That exciting news being, after being badgered about it all week, if you've been on Twitter, you'll have already seen this, but after being badgered about it all week, Reeves, thank you very much for the Prime. I have now found a way to get edited highlights of these streams, every stream, up on LOLLUJO 2 over on YouTube. I had a nice long chat with editor Chris last night, and this is why you don't need to keep watching and keep subbing, because I'm terrified of this. He's given up his job and he's going to be editing for me full time. So can we make sure that I can afford to pay him? That would be great. Thank you. Reeves, thank you very much for the Prime. Owen, thank you very much for the Prime as well. That's the spirit. I get it. So obviously he's got to wind down doing the hours on his job and stuff. He can't start immediately, so there will be a little bit of a delay. We want to start the videos from the start of this week so that the story of Leamington on YouTube can carry on uninterrupted. So at some point in the next week or so, there'll be edited highlights of Monday's stream just gone. We'll then go daily for a little while until we get caught up. And then once we are caught up, expect the highlights of the streams to appear on LOLLUJO 2 on YouTube within like a day and a half of... I think you have to give Twitch 24 hours, and then for timing stuff, it'll probably be... So like, if I stream on a Monday afternoon, that highlights video will be out Wednesday lunchtime. That's going to be the plan. And we're going to keep to that kind of routine. So very exciting times. Exciting and terrifying. The team is officially expanding. I'm like a real boy now. Thank you for the support that's allowed us to get to that point. I wouldn't have even been able to play along with the idea and try it if it hadn't have been for the amount of people who supported me by ordering their copy of Football Manager through 2Game. That was a huge bonus, which is basically what is covering this while we get it up and running. But also obviously everyone who subs, channel members, watches the adverts, just turns up, is on Patreon, all the other ways you will support the channel. It is thanks to you lot turning up that we're able to keep reinvesting back into the content. Obviously 2021 was the year of buying loads of new kit, like the microphone, the cameras, the lighting, all that kind of stuff. 2022 is apparently the year we invest in expanding the team to try and ramp up the quality and quantity of content that we can do. So thank you very much to all of you. And yeah, it does mean that I'm going to have to do YouTube intros as part of the streams now. So I'm going to do one of those in a minute. And you're not allowed to distract me while I'm doing it, because Chris will moan at me and I'll have to redo them. Loads of you are flowing in with the subs now. Thank you very much. Hold on, where do we get to? We said thank you to Owen, Anorak, Night Odin, Keen or Not Keen. There we go. Can't read. Is in with some gifted subs. PE Price is in with a sub as well. One Lobby the Lobster is in with a Prime. Thank you very much. I will hydrate. Much appreciated. Ooh, delightful. And on top of all that, goodness me, did the save take a turn in Wednesday's stream. I needed a day yesterday to recover, not just to record a transfer special for the Non-League to Legend series. I had to recover from what happened on Friday. I'm going to explain what happened on Friday in the YouTube intro, which I'm going to do now. So I'm going to flick to this screen, do a quick YouTube intro, and then we'll get on with the stream. So let's see if I can do this. I always do these one take when there's nobody watching, but now I know that there's people here watching. It's a little bit, this is all very weird and very new. So, oh, boys and girls, things have started to go a little bit wrong. We've only been back a couple of days, and already we've managed to bottle promotion, lose our 11th playoff in a row, turn professional, which we thought was good news, only to find out that meant everybody wanted pay rises, and we couldn't afford to sign any players. We're in the National League for the 4th year in a row. We have to get promoted this season. Surely, we've gone professional now. We kind of have to reward the board with a promotion. But first, I've got to try and figure out if I can actually bring in some new players to the club. The doorbell ring while I was doing that. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I think that's our new TV that's just arrived. I might have to go and help Anna drag this in. Not great, Kev needs a retake. Kev doesn't do retakes. I'm on my way. Hold on. Right. I've done the intro. Now I'll be back in 1 minute. I've just got to go and help Anna drag a big box in from outside. Where's my BRB screen? Or else you're going to see my underpants. I can't find my BRB screen. There it is. BRB. She's got a big smile on her face now. Look at that. Look at that big smile. Anna's new TV has just arrived. I say Anna's new TV because we're ridiculous. It's a new TV for the living room. The cheap Argos emergency one that we got just after we moved in because Andy smashed our good one like the day after we moved in. We've had that a year and we finally decided to upgrade it. What have we got now? Don't bring it in. You can't carry it on your own. Philips television. Basically, we don't need the model number. It's one of those that has the lighting on the back that matches what's going on the screen, and she's really excited about it. So, yeah, new TV.
Ambilight.
Has it?
That's what it is at the back.
Excellent. She is happy because she saw my underpants, exactly. She was there. I put the be right back screen on. I said to her, I'll just be a minute. I just have to do my trousers up. Don't worry, you only need to bring it a little way. Yeah, but I have to bring it a little way off the driveway. I need trousers on. Goodness me. There's subs still flowing in. Thank you very much, boys and girls. I am Fishes is in as well. Thank you very much. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. I have one of those Ambilight. Are they good? I hope they're good because it's here now. Did she just mansplain the TV? No, she's not Jack. Neighborhood Wang watch. How many cups are on the table? Not 14. There's probably about 8 now. I took about half of them upstairs. I will take another half. See, she's so happy about the telly. It doesn't matter that there's cups there today. She's now happy.
I need you to stop streaming.
I'm not going to stop streaming. We are not setting it up until after the stream. You need to go and sit.
I need you to stop and come with me.
No, I'm not setting up the TV now. You are going to leave it in the box in the hallway for the next 3 hours while we do a transfer window. No, you will break it. No. It's excellent, but takes some getting used to.
I don't.
All right.
I used to have an LED strip across my old TV. That would only be like one light. So if I was playing Doom, I'd put it on red, but it'd only just be red. This one, I could have red on this side and blue on this side. Can't wait to see Night Guard. That's gonna be excellent. And then Kevin tomorrow will be watching the movie with Amy, and they'll have it.
Right, couple of things. There's several people saying just go and set it up and leave Anna in control of the stream. 2 things. Thing number 1, I think you're massively overestimating my ability to do stuff well and quickly. If I go and do that, it'll be a 2-hour job. And also, it's a 50-inch TV. How am I supposed to do that on my own?
I don't think about it in a 50.
Just like you can't do it on your own. We need to do it together afterwards. So, Anna, I'm going to stream for 3 hours from the moment you leave the room.
I'm going to stand there and...
Well, then the 3-hour clock doesn't start until you've shut the door behind you. So if you want me to set up the TV, you need to go in the room. You can't. You will break it. You couldn't even lift it in off the driveway yourself.
It's bigger than me.
Yes. So you can't set it up on your own. Bye-bye, Anna. Clock hasn't started yet. Goodness me. Right, she's moved all that, so we've not got any nice lighting behind us as well. Don't open the door again. Yeah, but you opened it again. Now you keep moving Dave's bed and blocking the light.
No, I shut it again.
So shut it again. The clock hasn't started yet. Let Anna handle the transfer window. I mean, to be fair, it'll be about the same as if we did it ourselves because it's a disaster. I wasn't over exaggerating when I was doing the intro. We've gone professional, but the first thing that happened, and can't believe I did. There you go. Look, we're professional, and the media think we're going to finish second. But we've released half the team, and the first thing that the half that remained did upon going professional was come to me and say, "So we're professional now. Can I have some extra money, please?" Tyler Goodrum, for example, I think he was on about £300 a week last year. In fact, no, that's his current contract. We haven't even offered him can't even offer him a new contract. So he's already on £850. We tried to offer him a 1,100 and he wouldn't even accept that. But they're all after loads and loads of money. So we're now operating on a squad of 19 people, which has almost used up our entire budget. We've got enough budget to bring in one more player, but we also need to increase salaries of some of these players who are staying because we've got multiple key players who are out of contract next summer. Everyone from Aaron Berry upwards is leaving next summer. So we've only got 6 players on contracts longer than a year. And for a club that's supposed to be selling players on at a profit, that's not ideal because we're not going to make much of a profit. So we kind of need to renew a load of these contracts, but they all want more money to do it. But we also need to bring in players. So I think loans is what we're going to be doing. I don't know if Pascal had any irons in the fire. Brilliant. I mean, you lot were here. Who was supervising this? How have we got to the 14th of July? There is literally no transfer business going on. We have made a few signings early in the summer. Our usual bunch of youngsters that aren't great. And then these are the players who are supposed to be the big difference makers. Cole Murphy, who is our new third choice centre back. I mean, he's a difference maker. Mark Scully, who is a new striker with 2-star current ability. Paul Roberts. Have we got any first team players here? Paul Roberts is a new striker with 2.5-star current ability. Reece McConnell is a new winger / central midfielder with 2-star current ability. And then Kareem Linton is a 3-star right back. We've actually got a half decent right back there. But in order to get to that point, we've released Blair, McKiernan, Livermore has been sold. We've also released Moisa, McAneff, Knowles, Colvin, Davidson, Andrucci, Ant Chipman has left the club. So yes, we finished second last year. Yes, we made it to Wembley for the playoff final. But I think at the moment, we've probably weakened the team, despite what the media thinking we can be in a promotion fight again. I think we have weakened the team. We do have Roberts in the Media Dream 11, which is lovely to see. Is he one of ours as well? No, Newport playing the same kits as us. But we've got, Roberts is the second best player in the division. We've got 2 weeks until the season starts against Kingstonian. We've only got 19 players. We're not panicking yet. But we do need to see what we can bring in on loan, I think, at this point. I'm a little bit confused as to why my director of football hasn't signed a load of players for us, because you would think with a squad this small, the director of football might have thoughts about that. It looks like we've scouted a lot of these already, so maybe I wasn't completely useless in the last stream, leaving me with it all to do with only 2 weeks to do it in. But I think I just spent the whole of Wednesday on tilt that we lost the playoff final. And I do feel like we've ballsed up this transfer window a little bit so far. So we'll scout those boys. Tilted Kev kicked a lot out last stream. Yeah. Why did you let me stream in that condition? Come on, boys and girls. You should be looking after me better than that. The director of football did try and sign a lad, didn't he? Then Kev stepped in and ruined it. Oh, of course, yeah. I remember that. Yeah. I've tried to block that out. I do remember that now you mention it. Fantastic. Right, so we want players who are any but are available for loan and interested in joining on loan. What positions do we actually need? So, I think we need a left winger. If Goodrum's going to be our right winger because he's not enough of a goal scorer to be our striker. So I think we need a striker. Although Theodros might be our striker. Because, of course, he was brilliant on loan at Guiseley last year, so maybe he's a striker. So if we've got Goodrum on the right, Theodros up front, Berry in there, we We need a left winger. In midfield, we don't really have anything. We need a couple of central midfielders. Centre back, we're fine. Left back, we're fine. Right back, we're now fine. In goal, we're probably fine. So striker, left wing, couple of central midfielders. Thought we were playing a 4-2-4. Were we? Why were we doing that? I think we're going to stick with this. We know this works. And we just need to find a spot for Theodros. Let's see what's available. Play a diamond. But we don't have two good strikers. We don't have a holding midfield player. And we do have a couple of wingers. So playing a diamond's a terrible idea. Right, Danny Buckle is a striker at Peterborough. This feels like someone I want to bring in. Danny Buckle. What the... Can we have free loans, please? Nelson Miguel plays in a position we don't need to strengthen. Josh Kite is a striker. But presumably another one that we're not going to be able to afford to bring in. Plus he's slow. I don't want... he's a 5'10" slow target man with 8 finishing. Does he have any pluses to his game? What on earth makes him worth over £1 million? Patrick Spalding. We don't really need a left back. So we don't need him. Max Osborne. Left wing and centre mid. But maybe not very good. Ipswich and Forest are interested in actually signing him permanently. But star rating wise, he's not as good as Gilks or Redfern. Gilks isn't even here anymore. Centre mid, he would be our 10th choice central midfielder. These are all rubbish. Right, left wing. Whoa, there's loads of them. Right, so left wing. Centre mid. I think we just have to ignore. We're just going to ignore budgets and just try and bring in players, I think. So let's get these trialists in and hope some of them are magically quite good. We are going to do a little bit of a squad audit in a second as well. And try and work out if there's... I know we've only got 19 players, so it's unlikely there's going to be anyone we can still move on. But I'm very conscious of the fact I want to sign 4 players and I've only got £1,000 of spare budget. I think the chances of those numbers adding up are slim. Oh, God. Oh, what's happened? What's gone on at this once great football club? Right, we have 2 goalkeepers. That's fine. We want to keep them. Wooster first choice. Good old Frenchie to sit on the bench. In defence, we have 2 left backs. One who's good, one who's got potential. That is perfect. If we can find this in every position, that combination, every position in the squad, we are laughing. Right-sided, we've got 3 players potentially. I don't know, Dixon, but where's that other guy we just brought in? We just signed another right back, didn't we? Maybe we need to get the under-23s in here as well. Because some of them are earning good money. So goalkeepers, even including the under-23s, we only have 2. Right, left backs. Right, we're going to start releasing these non-contract ones. Oh, but see, the problem is, KJ Dawkins, 4.5-star potential, but... he's going to be taking like £100 a week of budget, which seems like it's something we probably shouldn't even worry about. But it might be the difference between signing someone else or not. So I think we bin him, both of these 2 off. KJ Dawkins, Jermaine Swan. Get rid of them both. And just focus on the 2 that we've got. Yeah, we're going to do it. I'm looking at the chat for inspiration. But no, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to release them. KJ Dawkins, Jermaine Swan. Get them both out of here. And then Jim Hall. I don't mind him being here on £5 a week. That's fine. Unless you're first team squad, we can't pay you any salary now we're full time. Right, so at right back, we've got Linton, who we've just signed, who needs to come up into the first team squad. So Linton, we don't need 4 right backs or 5 right backs. So Jean-Claude Kitengi, we're releasing because he's on a non-contract. We're not going to use him. So he gets released. And then we need to pick 2 of these that we're going to keep around. So Linton is going to be our starter. And then I think we probably go Brogdon. Mind you, Brogdon's sugar. Which cretin gave this guy £600 a week? So I guess if someone's interested in Hughes, we look to cash in on Hughes. And we keep, because no one's going to take Brogdon. He's just signed. So I think we go with Linton, Brogdon. I'm keeping Dixon Bonner around until we get to a point where we've got a 23-man or more squad. Dixon Bonner stays in the squad because he can play everywhere and it's just useful to have him as cover. So I think we're going to offer Hughes out and see if we can get some cash in for him. If we can get something towards the top of his transfer range, that'd be super duper. So let's offer him. Plus, didn't we have a falling out with him anyway at one point? I don't remember when or why, but I feel like we've had a falling out with him. So Linton and Brogdon, they're the 2. And then at centre-back, we've got Roberts, Tavares, New Boy Murphy, and that's it. We've only got 3 centre-backs at the club. So we need another centre-back quite urgently as well. Because we cannot go into the season with only 3 centre-backs. That would be stupid. That's why we've got to be so... I mean, I guess you could argue Hughes could potentially play centre-back, but he is only 5'7". So maybe not, eh? Maybe not. Right, centre-mid. We've got... What are we classing Theodros as? That says his best position centre-mid. So I'm thinking he's a centre-mid. So we've got him. We've got Theodros. We want 4 of these. So Theodros, Muller, Magoma, Howell, who's on a non-contract. And then we've got some kids. So we've just about got 4 centre-mids, but we probably need... We need at least 1 more midfielder. I think we've got midfielders coming in anyway. We need at least 1 more. There's certainly no one we can bin off there. If we look at attacking midfielders, we've got Berry and then Goodrum, Theodros, who can play there, but we probably need another one of those 2. Aaron, thank you for the sub. Again, we've got no one to release. This is a weird squad. Who put this together? Right. If we look at the wingers together, because most of them can play both sides, so we need 4 wingers. I think I'm classing Goodrum as a winger because that goal return is not enough for him to be a striker for me. So he, in my mind, is now a winger. Or might even be an attacking midfielder. Either way, he's not a striker. Swadian King, thank you very much for the prime. Did I thank Aaron as well? Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. I did now. Thank you, Aaron. So we've got Redfern, Ocoflex. Who on earth is Reece McConnell? He must be... Oh, he's one of the new guys. So we've got him. Guy Bishop. And Nicholas Setukoski. You kind of need to pick one of them, I think. He's been here already. Bishop is new. I'm inclined to get rid of this guy. But that means we've got to give Bishop a proper contract, probably. So, I know I said we'd just look at it one side then the other. So on the left, we've got Ocoflex and Redfern, basically. And then on the right, Goodrum and Bishop. But Bishop is on a non-contract. He's getting released. Setukoski gets released. I know he's got 5-star potential. But we need squad spots, we need money. And then as strikers, this is where we're pretty weak, even with the new signings. You've got Goodrum, Berry, Theodros, Dixon, Bonner. They can all sort of play there. But are any of them going to play there? I don't know. Why is this guy on £500 a week? Who did that? So we've got him, who's injured, which is nice, for 5 weeks. We've got Paul Roberts, who's also injured, who's new. And then we've got Neil Williams, who's just come in, and Mark Slee. These boys are all on contracts. So I think we're just kind of stuck with all these attacking options. We can't bring in anyone else in attack. So let's wait for these trialists to come in, figure out what we're doing. Isn't Scully 6'7"? Is he? Is he? Good. Thanks for the Prime with strange name. Thank you. 2 months as well. Scott Hughes doesn't like the fact he's being offered out to other clubs. Well, Scott, you're a 5'7" centre back. What am I supposed to do? Keep you? I'm sorry, Scott. We'll keep you around. It's fine. It's an anagram of my real name. Fair enough. Be ruthless. Some of those 2-star strikers need getting rid of. Yeah, but they've all only just signed, so we're not going to be able to get rid of them. There's no way of getting rid of players who've just signed who are on contract. No one's going to take them. So we're kind of stuck with them. We've replaced Mo Isa and Ben Andrucci with a bunch of 18-year-old 2-star current ability players. We are looking into loans, but there wasn't really much choice available for loan. We could potentially loan them out, but we can't. We'll sit on that until we need. I think we're going to struggle to get someone to pay for them. Oh, see, I want him. I immediately look at him and I want him. Oh, I want him. He's everything I've ever dreamed of. But he's going to take all of our remaining budget, and it's a position we do not need players in. We literally need bodies in these other positions. Oh. Let's see how much he's going to... For goodness sake. That is all of our budget gone. But he's a guaranteed 20 goal a season, 20 goal plus a season striker, which we've never had in the entire save. But that is the budget gone. We can't bring in anyone else. So we'd be going into the season with 3 centre mids, 3 centre backs. Right. See, I want him as well. He's an excellent central midfielder. I bet we can't offer him the contract now because we've just offered that other guy so much. Oh, actually, we can. Should we just splurge on both of them? We probably don't have the signing on fee. Oh, we do have a little bit. Oh, do we? No, that wasn't. No, we do have signing on fee money. Okay. Forget budgets. Budgets are for losers. We don't do budgets anymore. 30-year-olds can get out of here. What do you think this is? Oh, it's you again. What do you think this is? 29? That's basically 30. Get out of here. Old. 28's basically 29. And we know what 29 basically is. Did we already offer him a deal? No. So we could use another midfielder. Can we get him too? We're just ignoring the budgets now, boys and girls. Let's get them all. And we really need another centre back as well. 26 is basically 28. 23 is a bit more like it. You can play left back as well, which is handy. Problem is, you're not very good. But then I guess you don't need to be very good. We've already got Roberts and Tavares. We're really looking for a young, up-and-coming backup centre-back is what we're looking for. So, centre-back. We want the highest potential one to just be our 4th choice. They're all quite old. RB Armin wants to be a left-back. How tall are you, RB? Albi, not RB. Albi Armin. You're a natural centre-back and left-back. You feel like a wonderful thing that I want to have as part of my life. Yeah, now we can't afford him. Right. If we get those 3, that really is us done. Let's see. Let's have a little look, see, shall we? We have a local news person called Theodros, but she pronounces it Tedros. I mean, that might be how it's said. If it's their name, then they probably have a better idea than I do. Bankrupt Leamington before they get into the Football League. I mean, we're just going to have to do a Leeds, aren't we? We're going to have to go full Leeds. We are gambling on promotion. But once again, we're not going to get any of these players anyway, so let's not worry about it. Because every time we find anyone who's any good, this happens. So let's not even worry about it. This is what could happen to the budget. It's not going to, because they're all going to go and play in the Football League. What the hell has just happened here? Why are you earning £400 a week now, Ronaldo? You're not fooling anyone with that name. You've not even spelt it right. You're unflappable. I'm not. I'm very flappable. Why have we got coaches? We need a coach. Okay. Calm down. What coach do we need? We need an attacking coach. So, attacking coaches. Nick Liddell or Alex Clark. Nick Liddell's better at other stuff as well. So, Nick Liddell, you're my man. In you come. Can't afford you. Who cares? Money is for losers. You should be doing this for the love. Have you never read the comment section? Oh, is he the guy? He's the guy who wants the job. He is doing it for the love. Amazing. Rory, thank you for the sub. Right. We're doing all right. Oh, good. That's happening again. Mentoring groups. I'll give you mentoring groups. Okay. How do the media think we're doing? We're dropping down. As our transfers become less and less things that exist, we do keep drifting further down this. I think we started the summer as second favourites. We're now down to 4 favourites as everyone around us strengthens their squads and we just keep releasing people. Joshy, thank you for the prime. Sports scientist. What is this? We're so fancy now. You're the best scientist around, John. In you come. Head of sports scientist. Do we need a head? We do need a head. Head of sports science in non-league. What a ridiculous job to offer somebody. I mean, to be the head of sports science for a non-league club that's only just gone professional. Why? That can't be a thing that they need, surely. I thought they had no money. Yeah, but they're going to give me £500 a week to do it. There's a youth player in the Discord list. My word. What will they think of next? I've got to open Discord. I haven't been on Discord in months. Wandering Bolt wants a CM or a cam from Chelsea. Name is Dan Berryman. I can do that. So Chelsea. If you're wondering what's going on here, boys and girls, this is if you get to 100,000 LOLLUJO points, you can then cash that in for a name in the game player. So you want a central midfielder or attacking central midfielder from Chelsea. Do they not even show the values on here anymore? I want the one with the highest value, please. But they're both unknown. That makes it harder to do this than it used to be. Do you want Steve Wendling, who we know nothing about because we don't get values anymore, or Francisco Teixeira, who we know nothing about? He's 5'4". This guy's 6 foot. I mean, obviously you got to be the 6 foot guy. I'm assuming this is who we're going for. Dan Berryman. I'm giving you this guy. Oh, I'm trying to. What have I just done there? Dan Berryman. Star. Boom. There we go. Cracking. What's going on in the chat? Can anyone give a recap? I'm having a sad time. That's your recap. Yeah, there will be highlights coming up on YouTube at some point within the next week or so. It's all very exciting times. Right, this guy, transfer value of up to £2 million. He's a left winger. Well, should we just bring him in then? Bet you have to pay for him. Yeah, we can't. We don't. Ridiculous. Text from Anna. Breaking news, everybody. Dave's fart smell. That's just come through to my watch. Technology's great. Right. Cameron Humphreys. Is he the striker? No. Oh, we're going to get the striker. Let's get him first. And then get him. These are two really good signings. Mike, I'll do yours now because I've just seen it. So even though as a mod, you know that it's supposed to go into Discord. But let's find the Austrian under-18 team. What have you asked for? Best Austrian youngster. Nobody knows. I mean, which one's got the best? What position do you want? There's 6 positions you can choose from there. We know nothing about any of them. It is literally just potluck because we're not going to have any attributes for any of them. And we don't have transfer values anymore. So, Sebastian Rausch. There we go then. How do you do it? Set nickname, and it's Michael Stein Kellner. With a little star. There you go. Beautiful work. Right. He's not as good as he was supposed to be. Fringe player? We're giving him 1.3k a week. Fringe player, my eye. He is the best out-and-out striker at the club, though, behind Goodrum. I'd like to think with Goodrum and Theodros creating, and that guy with a proven track record for scoring goals, we should have just solved our big problem we've had in recent years, which is we can't score enough goals. I mean, for National League, he can't pass, but who cares? There's plenty of people around him who can pass. His job is literally to be stood pretty much where he's standing on that diagram. I want him to stand there. Theodros is going to hover around here. Goodrum's going to hover around here. Redfern or Rocco Flex are going to hover around here. They're all going to try... This is tactics with Kev right here. They're all going to try and give him the football. And then once he gets the football in there, he's going to use his 13 composure and his 14 finishing to put the ball into the goal. That's the plan. Tactics with Kev. And then we've got Cameron Humphreys as well, who's a central midfielder, and we did need one. A little bit more of a creative force as well. Can play anywhere in the fancy positions. These are known as the Arsenal positions. The little tippy-tappy fancy positions. So now to up top, Theodros is Dielith next to him. Either that or Theodros is the attacking midfielder behind him. I mean, it's basically the same thing. Well, I mean, that's the homegrown way from last year, where you have Theodros just there. But effectively, with him being a deep line forward on support, he lives here, playing the Juan Jose role. Or you just stick him there from the start. Let's bin this off. Let's see what formation the game thinks we should play. Wing play 4-4-2. We'll do a wing play 4-2-4. I think is that one that we had loaded. So we'll try this. We've got to try something different. So let's quick pick that for now. That doesn't help because everyone's injured and stuff. Let's pick it like big boys. So Theodros goes in there. New boy goes there. Goodrum goes out here. Where the hell is he? Oh, there. Okay. There's still a bit of a question mark over this side. I guess Redfern, or if Occoflex can get his form back. Occoflex was great last year from that left-hand side. So we've got that as a front four. The centre-backs pick themselves. That's easy. Because Tavares and Roberts are too good for this division. Both of them are. You've then got Worcester in goal. Kiezu, record signing Kiezu at left back. New boy Linton at right back. You've got one of those new midfield. One of those new guys is a midfielder. So Humphreys goes in midfield alongside one of the existing rabble of not very good midfielders that we've got. We might get Metcalf yet, but if we don't, I guess it's Dixon Bonner or Magoma in there. Magoma's a little bit of a weak link. I think we do still need another player, but we've got no money at all. We're so far over the budget. It's like there isn't one, but we might still get this guy. So let's wait. Kev accidentally changing his tactics to what he planned to do on Tuesday. See, past Kev and current Kev, we agree with each other sometimes. Let's see if those two transfers made a difference. See, we're back up to second. Those transfers have impressed the media. We're back up to second favourites. Now we've got a goal scorer. This is exciting. Very exciting. I'm giddy with excitement. We don't need no meetings. Just noticed Worcester. Is he? Yeah, he's the Man United guy. Right, Liddell's coming in as our new coach. So that helps massively. Look at that. We're the most mental team in the division now. That's actually quite a decent coaching setup. We are mental. Love it. Right. Metcalf we didn't get. But we have got our head of sports science. So does that mean we can now maybe sneak another transfer in still? Now we didn't get that other guy. So we were able to offer those contracts before. So I'd still quite like a left winger. Because Occoflex isn't ideal for that role. You going to offer me anyone else? Let's offer... Oh, the two of them are already here. Let's get him in on trial. I'm hoping my director of football will notice the problem and miraculously find me a loanee left winger for free. The way only director of football seems to be able to do. Have I asked the board to increase the wages? We've only just gone professional and I doubt they're going to do it. I mean, we can ask. We can't ask. We actually can't ask. They tend not to agree to that kind of thing mid-summer. Right, we do also need a central midfielder. Ben Stevenson, is there any chance, I know you're 30, is there any chance you want to play for like 300 quid a week? We should probably ask. Because we did, Mo Isa was important last year as an old man. See that? Ridiculous. Just ridiculous. We do need a centre-back. The Panther. Why can't I... Go away. Go away. Go away. Who wants you? Bradford. So he was at Wigan in leagues. See, that's a good defender. But again, he's going to be far too expensive. Far too expensive. Don't want him for that kind of money. We wanted Albie, didn't we? Come on, Albie. Are you cheap? Please be cheap. Albie, you numbskull. We can't afford that, Albie. I don't think we're bringing anyone else in now, are we? What we probably need to do is revisit the strikers from before. We probably have too many. This is all the players who can play centre forward that we've got in the squad. So, would you say that 13 strikers is too many for one squad? Let's get rid of the trialists because they're just in the way. Mike's there. 4 of them are trialists, as if 9 strikers is okay. 9 strikers is fine for a non-league team. So, realistically, players who are going to play up front for this season, we need 4 strikers if we're playing 2 up top. So Goodrum will play there at some point. So he counts. Theodros, Okoronkwo, Conte. But Neil Williams is not going to get a game. So I think Neil Williams at £400 a week needs to do one. Come on, Neil. Out you go. Didn't we have like 5 Neil Williamses? Let's try and get him out on loan. Muller is listed for loan as well. I feel like we might need him in central midfield because we've still not got very many. So central midfield, we've got Humphreys, Dixon Bonner, yeah, Muller, Magoma. We're going to need him, but we've got Howell as well. We probably do need to bin one of these off. I think it probably has to be Ronaldo Howell. Why did we give him a contract? See if we can hoodwink anyone into taking him. Magoma. There's a few of these that might... What we need is another big sale like we had last summer. I think it's probably unlikely. Right, there's a nice loan offer for Williams. That'll do nicely. And one for Hal. That'll do nicely. Right, can we get a few more of these out, maybe? If those two are happy to go. What about... So they're the two... I mean, Magoma. I love Magoma. But... I say but. He was still fine last year. He did a 7.06. Started 28 games. He's still fine. Likewise, Occoflex. Occoflex, I just need to work out what went wrong in the second half of the season. The first half of the season, he was absolutely brilliant. And then he just stopped being any good. Cairns, we kind of need to keep around. I guess if we're trying to do it to bring in another midfielder, if we can loan out Muller. Well, to be fair, Muller's only on £220 a week. So I don't think we're going to find anyone cheaper than him that we can bring in. Right, we need loans that are going to cost us nothing. So central midfielders on loan. Of course, none of them are scouted. Why would they be? We need a left winger on loan. We still need a centre-back on loan. So they're the positions where we really need players now. That guy's in the Wigan first team squad. That's got to be a good sign. As a backup to the backups. Doesn't want to fit. Right, there you go. We'll have him. He can be our 4th choice centre-back. He might end up being brilliant. He's in Swindon's first team squad. They are in League 2, but still. Reece Drake. Wanted by loads of clubs as well. So, yeah, that means he must be good. No wage contribution needed for him. And then on the left wing, we've already got a C- rating for him, which is just he's probably not good enough. He's not. We've got this guy at Inverness and this guy at Salford. He's in the Inverness first team squad and he's wanted by Scottish teams. This guy is wanted by Alfreton. God, they're both rubbish. Let's leave that for a bit. We'll try these other two first. Alright. Why not change the game time I'm offering? Because it doesn't make much difference. I don't know what game time they're going to get. I'll just let them have what they want just to get them in. I want bodies through the door. Neither of those are necessarily... I mean, certainly the centre-back. Neither of them really are coming into play. They're both coming in just to be backups. The left winger I'm a little bit more particular about because I want a starting left winger. I'd ideally like I'd like a starting centre mid as well. But the centre back, we've got 2 very good centre backs and 1 good youngster. So the 4th centre back is literally just coming in to be a body for if we have a couple of suspensions or a couple of injuries. So it doesn't really matter if he's any good or not. He just needs to be able to play there. Right, I'm not transfer listing Worcester. I will transfer list Hughes. I want to see what happens if we transfer list him. Loans that don't get to discuss playing time are dangerous for morale. I've never had that problem. They usually just get recalled. Right, we can't. That isn't even giving us any more money, is it? Right, we're dropping them to low. We're doing every trick in the book. And then let's try and pump that across here. And then scouting budget. We've already put as much as we can. Actually, no, we haven't. It's not letting me move it. Maybe we have done as much of a change as we were allowed to do with that. Hopefully with these 2 loans. Yeah, I've cleaned half of the cups. But Anna's happy today because she's got a new telly. Consider faffing about in the training schedule. I ain't going to faff about too much. What I will do, now we're full time, is stick a bit of clip and climb on there. And some match reviews and stuff. Cool, we're nearly about to start the season. This is ridiculous. Right, we're just going to stick match reviews on. Stick some team bonding in as well. So we're going to have team bonding every Monday night. This is standard LOLLUJO antics. And match reviews after every match. This is pretty typical. Why are we unavailable there? That's weird. Why are there some days when we're still unavailable? I don't understand. There's quite a lot of that week where we're unavailable. Travel? Where are we travelling? From Leamington to Ebbsfleet, and we've got an entire travel day, and then we're training down there, and then time set across specifically for travel. I mean, there's no free slots that week, which is really weird. That looks just like a glitched week, I think. Because every other week is fine. We'll just put that down as a glitched week. Says it's unavailable to amateur and semi-pro clubs. Has to be a glitch. Yeah, it's obviously a glitch. We can handle 1 week of glitch as long as it's only that 1 week. If anything, it'll probably do us good to have a little bit of rest in there. If we're playing there, and there. Might even work out for the best. Why are we doing vertical tiki-taka training? I'm not going to question it. Ellis knows what he's doing. You got to trust Ellis sometimes, is what I've found. Hopefully we will notice a noticeable difference to our fitness levels this season. Because this is going to be our first season training full-time. And using recovery sessions and things like that. That kind of stuff should make a difference. Look how intensive this schedule is with these matches. It is insane. This is like a 10-match month. All these match reviews. They're going to be fed up of watching the telly. Right, we're just going to do this until Christmas because I realise this is boring as hell to watch. It's pretty boring to do. Just remind me to do it again when we get to Christmas. Have we already got a match review? Oh, we have. We've already done that one. All these match reviews. Match reviews. Do, 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 do. Match reviews to the tune of Peppa Pig, everybody. The reason I'm not just setting this up as a like a preset schedule thing is because I want everything else to vary the way it does. I want my assistant manager to do their thing. I don't want to get in the way because I'm not going to understand training the way the assistant manager does. So I want them to set the rest of the week. I just want, as a consistent thing, match reviews after every game and team bonding every Monday night at the Clip and Climb. Because we love the Clip and Climb. There's 2 weeks off there. That must be cup matches or something. Right, that gets us to the end of December. That's fine. That'll do. Let's just check the mentoring group as well while we're here. Cool. That all seems fine. Magic. What have we got at Theodros training to do? Advanced Playmaker on support. That's fine. That's fine. Hopefully no injuries at the Clip and Climb. We'll be fine. Right, 2 players getting promoted to the first team squad. What will they think of next? Cole Murphy. Paul Roberts. I actually thought they were both already in the first team squad. Ronaldo Howell's going out on his loan. Neil Williams is going on his loan. Why was there no network game yesterday? Zealand. One word answer. That's interesting. Quick pick has just messed that up massively. Might have to ignore the greatness of quick pick, which I'm not that keen on. We might be going back to the 4-2-3-1 if it looks better on quick pick. Love a quick pick. Mentoring groups need filling with again. Get some license. Ellis is doing his Continental A. Beautiful. So if we were to play this system, what would quick pick have us do? Where's my really expensive new striker? Oh, out on the left wing. Brilliant. Might have to use my own human fingers to do this. But the problem is we don't have a very good left winger. Oh. Right. Oh, apparently we're not doing coaching courses. Charming. Can we loan you now? I think we've already tried. We still haven't got any money to loan you, I'm afraid. Praise Theodros. Didn't Okoflex score his goals from the left wing? He did. But then he stopped scoring goals from the left wing. Much to my upset. Right. First game of the season. What do the media think of me now? We're actually not a million miles away from the wage rate. I bet we could sign another player. Is there a left winger we can have? Get those in. Why haven't these loans arrived yet? Oh, I see. I see. 2 of them have already gone elsewhere and he's rubbish. Fantastic. Can we have another list, please? Might give me a good one at some point. Such slim pickings. What's this music playlist? This is the Stream Beats Hi-Fi playlist, I think. Right, trialists squeezing in. Was that a friendly? I thought that was our fight. I thought that was our first league match against Boreham Wood. Oh, I'm a silly goose sometimes. I was convinced we were about to play a league game. We've got another week yet. I was getting all prepared, ready to play Boreham Wood. My goodness me. Right. Tyree Wilson. As a few of you suggested, try Mullers as well. The only problem is you get jokers like this. I mean, what use are you? You're 30 years old and you think you can only play in that one specific position. Grow up. You even spelled Adam wrong. Right, how about a loan? Give me some loans. Try scout. Can we not scout anymore? Have we run out of scout money? Brilliant. I don't think we can afford to scout this guy. I know we're already scouting him. Are we already scouting him? Yes. We've already scouted this one. He's Welsh. He's not very good. Phenomenal. Set training schedule to set pieces. Nah, that's Ellis's job. If he wants to do it, he'll do it. I'm not going to get in his way. See, they're both rubbish as well. Right, all of a sudden we seem to have a lot of players again. Because of all these trialists being in. Let's cancel all the trials because they're all rubbish. Terminate trials. And those two can go down to the under 23s. Out of the way. Out of sight, out of mind. So we've now got a first team squad of 22 players. Which theoretically should be enough players. You would think. I don't think it is. I think we need more players. Try Gilks. That is very wise, actually. Why didn't I think of this? Can't afford to pay his stupid, stinking salary. What was the guy at Sunderland? Norris. Bring him back. See, they want all of his salary as well. It's ridiculous. So much money. Right, Tavares stays captain. Yeah, we keep those two as they are. That's all fine. Right, we are... Kingstonian is definitely a league game. We're definitely playing a football match in a minute. What is going on? Thank you for the bits, B-Fits. There you go. We've got our fourth choice centre-back coming in. Who looks like a fourth choice centre-back. I mean, to be fair, he's got potential. He might get good as the season goes on, but for now, he's just there to make up the numbers. And likewise, this guy in midfield, if he's better than 2 stars, it's a bonus. He's just there as a fourth option. He's not better than 2 stars. Phenomenal. And now the fans think I'm an idiot for signing useless players. Scott, get out of my club. I'm so fed up of you. Just leave now. Transfer list, go away. Can you tell me why I'd be smashing teams above me in my league in pre-season friendlies, then play very poor when the league starts? Because they're rotating their squads massively, I imagine, and not taking you seriously. Whereas when the season starts, you're probably still doing the same thing you were doing pre-season. No one wants Hughes. We're only willing to pay 4.8k. Well, pay me that then. There is no asking. I've not put an asking price on him, have I? There's no asking price on him. Ah! His wage demands are too high. He's on £200 a week. Sorry, I have no intention of leaving. Scott, you were in here an hour ago telling me that you had no intention of staying. Have you considered just making up your idiot mind? I just want him out. He's a troublemaker. Armstrong Ockoflex wants to leave to play in a better division. Well, perhaps be our good left winger in this division then, please. Right, Hughes is going. That gets him gone. Right. See, this is not what we wanted to see. Our centre-back starting to pick up injuries. That is problem. Right, what we do need to do before we get too much closer to the first match is just a little bit of time saving. So we want him as an inverted winger over there. He'll be an inside forward. We're just setting them all to what Ellis thinks is their best role. So I don't have to do it manually because I'm a lazy monster. And there we go. Every other position in the team is pretty much set what I want them to be doing. I want the deep line forward, the advance forward. I want the deep line playmaker, the button. Does Wooster want to be a goalkeeper or a sweeper keeper? He wants to be a sweeper keeper. I would hate to disappoint him, so he can be a sweeper keeper. Cool. What's my prediction for AFCON? I predict I will not watch any of it and not be interested and won't find out the result until someone tells me about it. I'm barely interested in the Euros, and England are in that. I'm not interested in any other international football. See, that's weird what Quick Pick is doing there. There's no Theodros in there at all. Is he injured? Have we sold him and I didn't realise? No, just left out entirely. Of course he's left out entirely. Why wouldn't it be left out entirely? I've just noticed Scotty's put something in the Discord half an hour ago that he wants a player as well. So hold on. An English winger from Manchester United. So Manufka. An English winger. So he's English. Arantes Hart. Luke Merkin. Matthew, he's Welsh. You can't have him. I think you're a Luke Merkin. I think that's Scotty. There we go. From now on, we will refer to you as Merkin. Fairly interested in the Euros. Open 100 packs of stickers for content. Oh, is there AFCON stickers? I'll get stickers. I'm much more interested in the stickers than the football. Yeah, I'm totally on board for the stickers. My Patreon Discord link has expired. That is hideous. If you check on here, the Discord link does work. I'll update it on Patreon later, if I remember, which means I probably won't. I'll try to, but !Discord here does work. Right, that is wrong. Everything about that is wrong. At least this one has Theodros in it. That's certainly a stronger team than the other one. Genuinely baffled that he wouldn't be in. Right, let's... Oh, I'm gonna have to play the game properly. I can't be doing with this for too long. This is going to be a nightmare. Right, he's nailed on. And he's nailed on there. Can we pick the rest of the squad around that? No, I want to pick unpicked positions. Pick unpicked positions only. There you go. That gets us most of the way to where I wanted to be. Yeah, that works. This all looks fine. What we do need to do is add our corner instructions to this. We haven't got the corner instructions on this tactic yet. We need to make sure we take off the throw-in ones because long throws don't work anymore. And actually, to be fair, we probably need to take off the short corners as well because they also are rubbish. Do that, and then yeah, we can rotate between short post, front post, far post. That's fine. We need to add our new set piece takers. Again, quick pick is our friend. Then we need to freshen up the bench as well. Get that goalkeeper off there. What do I think this is? A world where we need a goalkeeper on the bench? Of course it's not. Goalkeeper's going to get injured now, I suspect. Right. So, get Okoflex up onto that bench. Get Magoma up onto that bench. That is the team that is going to win the league. The media think second. I'll show you, media. I'll show you. Do I think I've got a better squad than last season? I think I've got a better first 11, worse squad. Maybe. We'll see. We're about to find out. I wonder if Goodrum should be the one on attack. I think we're going to put him on attack. And he's going to drop back onto support, which I imagine is what he's best at doing anyway. We're going to make him an inverted winger on support. We're just going to adjust these again. So he would be an inverted winger on support. My assistant managers, I trust Ellis. He says invert inside forward on support. So who am I to argue? If he comes over here, I want him to be on attack. And he can be on support. And then on this side, this is going to be my attacking side. So anyone over here is going to be on attack. And just getting forward. Get forward. Right, so that should... I mean, it's all about getting these three I explained this before. These three to get him to score. That's the task here. I'll just lose 13-0 now, and I'll just resign. Why not switch in Goodrum and Redfern? Because Goodrum can't play on the left wing. Whereas Redfern can. Look at you lot telling me off for button clicking. Pre-season button clicking when you're going a new tactic is completely normal. This isn't new. I won't change it till Christmas now. I won't change it mid-match. But when you're setting up a new tactic at the start of the season with new players, if you're not button clicking, you're doing it wrong. Like, if Goodrum was a left winger, we wouldn't have spent all summer looking for a left winger. Tweeted you a link to one box and an album for AFCON stickers. Amazing. Is it Panini? Right. Let's have a goal here. Hopefully corners are going to be working too well this season again. Oh, lovely. Marks and Spencer, sparkling water, lemon and lime. So somebody went for an early walk today. And slung him to Marks and Spencer's to buy a beverage. And a sandwich. It was very nice too. Egg and maple bacon. Can we have an unboxing AFCON stickers during the stream? I need to look at the link. I need to make sure they're reasonably priced and available in the UK. But yeah, potentially. Twitter. I know we've just conceded a goal, but I'm looking for stickers now. Got my priorities right. Don't really want to buy them off of eBay, Keith. They're imported from the US, I think. It's in dollars. And they're being sent from Egypt. If they're not available to buy in the UK, I'm probably not going to buy them. Because they're just going to be absolutely smashed to hell getting here from Egypt. I can't use a scuffed up sticker book. Here you go. Redfern's going to be the answer on this left-hand side. Oh, Theodros is in. There he is again. Somebody do a football. Highlights, Kev. I know. We did have quite a long chat last night, me and editor Chris. I did explain he didn't need to include every match and every goal and stuff. Treat it like a YouTube video. The way I described it, the in-betweeny bits on a normal YouTube video that I play off camera, there'll be the bits where I'm talking about African Cup of Nations stickers and the weather. The important matches that need to be in the video are the ones where I actually concentrate on the game. I did then tell Smoothman off because Smoothman was sat there with an open drawer behind him. So unprofessional. I had to fire him as my secretary. I know you don't mean to do this, Kev, but who would actually use anything other than key highlights? Am I on something other than key highlights? Is that what you're telling me? Oh my God, why am I on comprehensive highlights? I don't know if you knew I was, but don't worry, we fixed it. I think that's because we did it for the last day, for the playoff final. We switched to comprehensive highlights at the end. We're losing 2-0. We're going back to the 4-2-3-1 after this game. This is the one and only time we're experimenting with me picking the team and a different tactic. Next match will be a 4-2-3-1 using selection advice, and we'll win it. Might even switch to it now. We've got all the players who can play that system. I've given this new tactic 20 minutes. What more does it need, really? Okay, we'll give it another 20. Because it doesn't matter if we concede 2 as long as we score 3. That's our new guaranteed goals striker, already in the goals. Goodrum and Theodros combining as well the way I want them to. So this is good. Keep doing that. Let's encourage them. The defending from this corner is a little bit iffy. Oh, that's offside. That has to be offside. Referee, linesman, somebody! That was offside! We've got the 2 best centre-backs in the division. How is this happening? Kingstonian, eh? Right, half-time we switched to a sensible tactic. Not this absolute nonsense that you lot persuaded me to do. There you go. We'll try... I'll listen to you lot again in 4 seasons' time. Until then, we're going to do something much more sensible. There we go. This is going to be much better. I'm thrashing the arms. We're going to go attacking as well, actually. And we're going to get back into it. At least, you know, Theodros is proven in the National League North for next season. I think I'd get sacked if we looked like we were going to get relegated. We're going to be fine. We're going to get back into the game now. There you go. Redfern, far post. Immediate reply at the start of the second half. What? How was that one offside and the other one that... He was never offside. He was less offside than they were for theirs. I'm furious. I'm not happy. Look at the state of this. We've been the better team. They've just fluked their way to 3 goals. Meanwhile, we're brilliant and they're idiots. Linesman's got his flag up again. I'm going to snap his hands off in a minute. Pull him off like he's a little Lego man. Wave your flag around then, you idiot. Where's our new expensive striker? Why is he not chasing down there? I'm not happy. Oh, look at this. Theodros, brilliant. He's not good enough, is he? He's getting binned off. This is the last you'll see of him. Unless he scores here or makes the goal here, then we might play him one more time. Give him an extra... No, he's done. Theodros is done. Oh, that's a nice little touch. We might let him stay around for a little bit longer. Oh, this is horrible. Right. Let's try him back in midfield where he's supposed to be. He can go there. We'll get Berry on. That's the last of the experiment of Theodros as an attacking player. We get Okoflex on as an inside forward. And that will do for now. Get Geisley on the phone. If they're going to pay Theodros his wages, they can have him. He'll be fine as a deep line playmaker on defend, averaging a 6.9 for the rest of his career. You know that's what I want. That's, you know, if I have a choice for a star man, you know I want them to be a deep line playmaker on defend, averaging like a 6.93. That's my dream right there. That's what I want for my best players. It is not time to do the TV, I'm afraid. No. And we've just scored a beautiful goal, though. It's not the time to do the TV. I'm afraid it's not.
He does this every time we get something new.
Well, I work. I'm selfishly working to pay for the TV.
You got a Switch OLD, so don't.
You just spelled old.
Yeah.
I got a Switch old.
Yes.
Which one of you was coming smelling a poo? Is that you or Dave?
I'm just
Goodness me.
But yeah, everything. PlayStation, Wii, to wait, Xboxes.
Yeah, you do have to wait. The timer stops when you're in here. I'm getting excited.
What's K's?
Kingstonian. Yes, it's English. Okay. We're going to score another goal. We're going to score another goal. Ocoflex is in. You idiot. You idiot. More!
Oh!
Exactly. Oh, he's going to do a wonderful... Oh, look at the bend on that. Oh. Right, Magoma sticks this in the top corner, surely. 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 What a time to be alive. Paris Magoma's back, everybody. Now we just got to win the game. We go back to my tactic. None of this 4-2-4 bobbins. Theodros is a midfield player. 4-2-3-1 is the answer. We've got out of jail there. Oh. Right. We're going to now ceremonially delete the 4-2-4 tactic that we were training. Because we're not losers, so we don't need to use it. Loser tactic. Clear slot. Ooh, I love having a clear slot. And then we'll just add a couple of different variations of the 4-2-3-1. So we'll have a pure Gegenpress one on there that we're training. And then we'll stick a control possession one on as well that we're training. And we'll just leave those two in there being trained. But mainly, we're going to be doing this. And it's going to be beautiful. Right. We're still invincible. Look forward to a season of Theodros in central midfield. At least that means we don't need to sign a midfielder now because he can be it. Oh, Magoma wins. Goal of the month. That was one match in July. But he did win goal of the month. Congratulations. He's got a little trophy on his mantelpiece. He's very happy with it. Goal of the day. Yeah. It was a beautiful free kick. Although, in my defence, I asked him to put it in the top corner and he just put it in the bottom corner. So, I'm not as impressed as I could have been. We are still at Butts Park. We're not welcome back in Leamington. We're officially a Coventry team now. Look at that weird selection of players Quick Pick chooses for us. One little tweak to this. I don't care what Ellis says. I want Magoma as an inside forward. Not Magoma. Ocoflex as an inside forward. From that left-hand side, because that's what he was doing when he was scoring all his goals last year. And he looked lively when he came on in that game. So Ocoflex might be the answer. The horse has formed its own team now. We'll go back for the horse one day. I live in Leamington. Their home ground is opposite a chicken farm. When it's blowing the wrong way, it stinks. Butts Park is preferable, trust me. Said nobody ever. Redfern is getting concerned. Well, perhaps you should have scored some more goals in that game. You silly gooseberry. Keizu is getting concerned. Perhaps you shouldn't have let 3 goals be conceded in that game. You silly gooseberry. Right, here we go. Here we go. See, you can shuffle these around like that. which might make a bit more sense. But I'm bowing to Ellis. Ellis knows Theodros just dropped entirely. I'll allow him onto the bench the way I always used to. Boreham would want to take him on loan. That's how badly he played in that game. We've got Occo Flex up onto the bench as well. What's wrong with Tavares? Tavares has taken a knock. Okay, that works for me. Let's see how we play in this shape. It's Butts Park Arena. Oh, my mistake. So Colm Murphy making his debut at centre-back. See if he's an upgrade or a downgrade. Because obviously Roberts probably won't be on loan with us next year. So Murphy's playing for his future here already. Come on, boys. Yeah, it is Butts Park Arena. That's the full name. Which suggests it's in a place called Butts Park, and it's the arena within Butts Park, which is brilliant. I love the idea that there is a larger place called Butts Park, not just a football ground. Oh, Murphy hits the outside of the post. Oh, what's he playing at? Well, at least we're not losing yet. That's a positive on the last game. Here we go. Redfern winning the ball back. We're going to switch the front three around for the second half, I think, and try them with Okoronkwo up front and Goodrum out on the right-hand side again, the way he was in the last game. Oh, that's some lovely football between Berry and Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful football. We looked like a proper team there. That was lovely. It's the noise we make when we score a goal. It's actually on Butts Road. Nice. None of it's as good as Bourne's milking Nook. Right, so for the second half, they're going to line up like this. And we'll see if this works better. Ideally, there'd be a way to do a three-way swap mid-game. I know you can swap two players over, but I want them to move between this shape and the other shape, and that involves three of them moving. But it's not fancy enough for that. Oh, blimey. Butts Park is a retail site with a stadium dumped in the middle, is it? I'm going to strain my voice if I make that noise every time we score this season. Once we start consistently winning over and over again, I'll calm down a little bit. I'm a little tense after what happened at the end of last season. Once we're 8 points clear at the top of the league, I'll be talking about nonsense and not even paying attention as we just keep racking up the wins. That's the dream. That's what we're working towards. Oh, he's offside. Referee, he's offside. Doesn't matter. We've got Worcester in goal. I'm from Coventry. It's in the middle of town, and it's an old running track from the college. Well, there you go. Ottoludo, thank you very much for the prime. We are cruising towards 500 subs today, which is very nice. Been a long time since we've hit 500 subs, I think. Probably over a year. It's like you lot want Chris's kids to eat. Which I guess is reasonable. I guess that's fair. Right. Let's do another football, please. I'm a little bit wary about the fact that this seems like quite a tight game. I still don't think we've got the free-flowing, goal-scoring brilliance that I was hoping for from this team. Although that's a lovely cross from Goodrum. And there's Okoronkwo with his second goal since he's arrived, both times whilst playing as a striker. He's got to be the centre forward. This is the shape for the front three, I think. And it might end up being Occoflex rather than Redfern on the left. It'll be a little bit hard on Redfern if he loses his place because he was good all last year. But I think Goodrum's got to be that right winger. Come on, boys. Redfern in behind. Oh, we're just knocking the ball around for fun now. How has that not ended up in the back of the net? What has just happened? How did he end up being a winger anyway? There was a whole tactics with Kev segment about how we stand up front and kick the ball in the goal. Because we don't have a left-sided player. We've got all these players who can sort of play there a little bit. We're just trying to work out who's going to be best on the left-hand side. It might have been him. It's not. Definitely not him. Right, let's get my boy Theodros on. Playing in his more natural role as the defensive midfield player. Where did the name LOLLUJO come from? I made it up. Redfern's had a poor game. Berry can play right wing, can't he? I think. Can anyone else play right wing? I'm not putting Okoronkwo out there. We'll do this. Mikey, thank you for the prime. Hello from South Korea. Hello to South Korea. Theodros is now injured. That's the last. That is officially the last we'll see of him now. He's done. He's a National League North player at best. He'll end up in the Premier League. He's going to come all the way through the leagues with us. And I'll never consider him a first-choice player. He'll just hover around the bench. He'll still be there. I'll be there. Oh, he can come off the bench when we're in the Championship. And I'll never accept he probably could have played from the start lower down the leagues. Incheon United, thank you very much for the sub. Oh my word. That's offside. That's offside. Neither of his names seemed finished. How is that not offside? The man has two unfinished names. It looks like there's letters missing in both his first name and his surname. I won't accept that that is a finished name. Where is he? There are definitely letters missing from both of those names. You want me to stoop, Mike? I can stoop if you want. There you go. The Theodros problem is out of the way for a couple of weeks. Posture check. Oh, it's the opposite of a stoop. You don't need to make up your minds. You remind me of KFC. I was going to put my KFC baseball cap on. But I can't find it. It's probably down here, hidden by my Christmas tree, which is still here. We've still plugged in. I've just put it on the floor so you can't see it. You don't deserve Theodros. I'd take good care of him. I discovered him. I made him. I made him everything he is. I keep giving him new contracts. I'm the one flooding his bank account with £1,000 every single month. Without me, he'd be nothing. Can we point at the giraffe instead? We can. There's also a tiny version of the big Danger Mouse cutout I used to have in the garage. Small version of it here. Which is what we've replaced the Christmas tree with. Need a cool nickname. Thank you for the sub. And Bedrat, thank you for the sub as well. Oh yeah, Kieran Trippier's signing photo for Newcastle. Have you not seen this? It's spectacular. It must be trending on Twitter by now. It's fantastic. What are you pointing at, Kieran? What's happening here? And some of the replies are fantastic. People have just gone to town on it. Where was it? There was what? My favorite one was. I'm hunting down in the. That one's good. There was a guy. That one's good as well. I like that. That one just. I actually lolled when I saw that one. That was just like, yeah, that's perfect. Oh, bless him. How on earth have they released that? Hassoon, someone donated. I think you missed it. Oh, thank you. Who's donated? Oh, someone did donate. Mike Roch. Thank you very much for the donation. I'm not going to read out what you said because it was absurd. Also, S. Summers has donated as well. Loving the YouTube content. Disappointed that none of the players have green hair. Just kidding. Thank you very much. I don't know why Gethin's not reading out donations, but thank you to the two of you who've donated. He's definitely pointing at the sponsor. Is he though? Because it looks to me like he's just missed the badge. Can't even see who the sponsor is. If he's pointing at the sponsor, he needs to turn himself around a bit. Ah, it's just perfect. I'm never going to be upset about it. I'm never going to just stop looking at it. And then they released it. Oh, it's brilliant. They've not retaken it as this gets views. Yeah, I guess. But it makes them look tin pot. Same old Newcastle. You can't polish a turd. Right. Who the hell are you, Probits? Paul Roberts. Okay. So you're the one who came in from Arsenal. You're not the 6'7" guy, are you? Where's my? Oh, Okoronkwo's not fit. Oh, of course, because it's the start of the season and everyone's going to be tired all the time. So we're going to see the entire strength, depth, width of the squad because everyone's going to get a game in every different position because of tiredness and fitness. Magoma, Okoronkwo, Hughes needs moving down into the reserves so we don't have to keep seeing his stupid head. So Magoma, Okoronkwo, Linton, all unfit. Cairns is still injured. Conte's still injured. Roberts ideally will be getting a rest, but Murphy's already had to play one game. We don't have to keep playing him. Get Okoflex up onto the bench. We don't have any other fit players. We're actually going to have a goalkeeper on the bench. Frenchie's on the bench. Oh, Frenchie, what a treat. Where's the 6'7" striker? Probably in the under 23s, actually. Or he might be the one we sent out online. Scully is 6'7". Well, he must be down in the under 23s. We might have to pull him up into the first team squad. Right, come on, boys. Love it. We're good at football. We're going up as bleeping champions. Port Vale are going to be a problem again, of course. I forgot they didn't get promoted. They were fantastic last year until they just stopped. I think it's going to be between us and Port Vale, although Notts County are throwing money around as well. There's some good teams in this division. But we will win the league easily, despite what you may be currently witnessing on the screen. It's irrelevant. I don't want to see the replay of that. Thank you. How are Notts County getting on? Ah, they're rubbish. What a waste. What a waste of a football team. Oh, can we get the ball clear, please? Oh, blimey, that was a bit of a meaty challenge. Go easy, boys. We don't want red cards to start accumulating as well. It's bad enough the fitness problems we're going to have early on in the season. We don't want suspensions as well. Right, Roberts is rubbish. Get him gone. I want Okoronkwo back in the team. We're going to do some encouragement in the first half, because there's a guy in the comments section every day who gets really upset that I don't. So I'm never going to do them on YouTube until he stops asking. But here on Twitch, I will start doing it if he has got a good point. But he just asks me in such a rude way. I'll only do it here where he can't see it. Now the National League's basically a professional league, do you think more than 2 teams should be promoted per season? I think the idea of splitting it regionally makes more sense. Like merge League 2 and the National League and split it regionally. So you like have a League 2 North and a League 2 South. That'll save everybody on travel and accommodation costs. And then they have a direct route into League 1 if they're good, which is because effectively if you're one of the best teams in the National League and you get promoted, you probably end up in the promotion race in League 2 as well, because there's very little difference between the two. Yeah, like the old third division North and South, exactly that. Or just add the National League to the Football League as League 3. Yeah, but that is a nothing, isn't it? It doesn't make any difference. That's just changing the name of it. Whereas doing it my way allows these professional teams who get stuck in non-league because there's only 2 promotion spots a chance to actually play at a higher level and get a promotion. Because then I guess you'd do 2 up from each of the North and the South, and 4 would come down from League 1. So there'd be a little bit more rotation of teams. But it also means you get to save them more money in this difficult COVID times by not having to have Carlisle go away to Exeter. Wouldn't be very popular. Why? I don't see what the downside of it is. The majority of the National League are professional clubs anyway. I don't really see what the issue is. Right, we're going to demand more. What would happen if more than 2 from the same region got relegated to League 1 in the same season? You rebalance it regionally the way you do with the Conference North and South. You just have the 24 most northern teams in League 2 North and the 24 most southern in League 2 South. And the in-betweeny ones, the likes of Northampton and Cambridge and all those other in-the-middle ones, McDongs, would move between the 2 as needed. Because they're in the middle anyway. Right. What have we got on the bench as an attacking option? Okoflex. So we're getting him on. We're going to get him on there. And shuffle around like that. Paul Roberts hasn't really impressed, does he? Roberts is shattered, so he needs to come off. And who the hell is Reece Drake? Oh, he's that. Oh, God. Oh, God. Muller can come on in midfield for Humphreys. We need a bigger squad. This is desperate already. We've got no money to bring anybody in. Oh. We're encouraging. If you put those that have worked hard to not get relegated from League Two for years on the same level as teams who've just come up from the non-National League North-South, who cares? If ultimately, if they've been working hard not to get relegated from League Two for years, chances are they're worse than all the top half teams in the National League anyway. And it's just because there's a bottleneck in the system that keeps them in the Football League. Get them gone. That's been disallowed, isn't it? I'm not celebrating because I think it's being disallowed. Yeah, Linesman's got his flag up. Have a League Two North and South, one up, one by the playoffs. Yeah, but then you're stuck in the same problem that you have getting out of the conference now. If it's just one automatic and then one playoff that is between the two, then it's really hard to get out of the league. And the idea is you remove that bottleneck. I don't have an issue with 4 teams getting relegated from League One. Speaking as a fan who is usually a fan of a League One club and will be again soon, probably. I'm a Weymouth fan. Travelling to Hartlepool last couple of seasons was crazy. Exactly, it is crazy. 4 teams get relegated from League One already. Of course they do. Yes, they do. Well done. That's me being simple. Yeah, so then it doesn't even change League One. So the League One teams don't have a problem with it. You could even bump it up to 5 teams. And then have 2 automatic from each of the North and South and 1 playoff winner across the 2. Do 5 teams relegated. I wouldn't be against that. Keep things freshened up. I'm all for freshening things up. Mix it all up. Relegate 8 teams each time. More movement, more change of teams each position. Yeah, do it. Just swap the entire divisions over. Everyone gets a year in League One and then they have to do a year in League Two. Why not just have more relegated from League Two then? Because that only half solves the problem. That doesn't solve the geographical issue. It is a nonsense for these teams who are on the brink of collapse to have to travel from one end of the country to the other. It's all right for the teams that are in the middle, but if you're Carlisle or Exeter or Weymouth or Hartlepool or all these, you know, if you're one of the 2 extremes, that's got to be an overnight stay. So that you're then adding huge travel costs, all that petrol, or a flight, if you want to be really fancy, but probably all that petrol, plus a night in a travel lodge. Just split it so that no one has to ever travel that far. Why are your youth teams playing 5 at the back, not 4-2-3-1? I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not bothered. None of them are ever going to get near the first team. I can't just leave them to it. Because that's how Per Needs wants to play, I guess. But there used to be a button in there where you could click to tell him to play the system I play, wasn't there? Doesn't seem like that option is there anymore. Unless it's here. I wouldn't even know how to change that now. Have they moved that into the development center? Is that in here somewhere? There you go. So I can tell them to play that, I guess. I guess I've just never gone in and changed it. There we go. Like I say, none of those players are ever going to get into the first team anyway, so it doesn't really make a difference. Have you ever, would you consider doing a YouTube save set entirely outside of Europe? No. Well, actually, yes, I have done it. I managed in Mexico. But I wouldn't do it again because no one watches it. Yeah, Born as well. Born in the USA was entirely out of Europe as well. So yeah, I've done it multiple times and learn every time that no one watches it. Right, where's this big boy? I need the big boy. Where's my development center? See, they're only 2-star players. That's the problem. I think we just need bodies in the first team squad, though. So let's get them all up into the first team squad. It's the worst that can happen. They're all getting paid. They may as well get involved. Right, and now we get Dixon Bonner can come up onto the bench. And Okoflex can come up onto the bench. LSD doesn't like Armstrong Okoflex. That's what I'm learning. He doesn't ever even put him on the bench. I might need to sack my assistant manager again and get a different one who picks a better team. Right. We are playing this combination. That's the one that we know works. What time's the stream ending? Just before 4, just before Non-League to Legend comes out. But yeah, it was the Mexico save. A couple of years ago. Don't remember exactly. But yeah, the main reason that most of my saves are in England or big European countries is because that's what people want to watch. And I've got bills to pay. Next Bourne series. I'll stop you right there. There'll never be another Bourne series. That is a lovely goal from Aaron Berry. Lovely, lovely goal. And plus, the second half of the first one was called Born Again. We relaunched it. Leamington's starting to cruise here. I mean, we're not quite at cruising trajectory yet. We did draw the last game, and we are 6th in the league. But we're doing all right. Bromley look like they're banging in a few goals, which is potentially troublesome. Original Born was fantastic. Legendary Meter. The only problem is it didn't really get any views. That's why I mean, I can't imagine where's Okoflex just gone? I just brought him on, but now I can't see him. Where is he? Oh, he's there. I brought him on for the wrong guy. Hold on. Trying to bring him on for... No, I was bringing him on for him. They all moved there, didn't they? They did that thing where they all move around and confused me. Ooh, the rascals. Right, Okoflex is on. We will get Dixon Bonner on in midfield, and then the rest of that bench, I'm not that keen to get onto the pitch, really. Which is not an ideal situation to be in. He's not fully fit, is he? Right, he can come on in midfield then. Get him on in there. What about a Born save in a Championship Manager database called Born yesterday? Again. I mean, I appreciate the puns. No one's watching that. I'll keep the Born puns rolling, but I will never do another Born series as long as I live. And I will live forever, because at the moment I have a fantastic record of not dying. I'm nearly 40 years not out. So on that basis, that many consistently alive days suggests to me, based on current trends, I'm probably going to live forever. Remember you saying that about Home right before the last Home series? Yeah, because I'm an idiot who takes too long to learn a lesson. I mean, oh, that's annoying. Really late in the game. That's very annoying. The main reason the last few years I've said I wasn't going to do it and then I've done it is because I've panicked at the last minute and worried that I wouldn't be able to pay the bills. So I've gone back to doing 2 videos a day, even though intellectually for 3 years I've known that the route to success is 1 video a day, 1 series at a time is the sensible thing to do. And then I've tried to do that at the start of the cycle, and then the moment views started to drop off on Non-League to Legend, I've panicked and brought in a second series because it's twice as many videos. Surely that's going to be twice as many views and twice as much money, isn't it? When actually what happens is maybe not half, maybe a third of the people watching Non-League to Legend stop watching it, go and watch the new series. So that's getting really low views. And then when Non-League to Legend ends, half of them disappear completely and the other half stick around, don't go over to the other series, this is disastrous, and go and watch the new one. And by 6 months, I'm ending up doing twice the amount of work. I'm doing 2 series and getting half the views in total that I was getting when I was doing 1 series back at the start. So having seen that pattern happen for 3 years in a row, I'm determined not to fall into that trap this year. So we'll do 1 series at a time. I learned from Barcelona that if it's the right series, if it's interesting enough and if it's good enough, 1 series at a time, it doesn't matter what time of year it is, it can get good views. Whereas I think I'd kind of convinced myself, views are low in April and May anyway. Views are low over the summer anyway. Well, Barcelona is my 3rd most viewed series ever, and it started in September. So that tells me that I've been doing it wrong all this time. So I'm never going back to 2 saves at the same time, ever, ever, ever. The 1 season saves not getting enough views to continue. Oh, they did. They just take time to do, and I haven't. We've had Christmas, haven't we? Don't forget, I've had 2 weeks off in the last month where I didn't even enter the office, never mind record anything. So for the 2 weeks before that, I didn't have time to do anything because I was doing double the videos every day. And then since I've been back, I've only been back since Monday. I've been playing catch up with lots of other things, trying to get other bits and pieces in place. We can actually get this guy without a wage contribution. There will come a time soon where I can start doing other bits and bobs again. And then we'll start doing those other bits and bobs again. As much as I love 2 videos a day, it is better when you're focused on 1 save at a time. See? Exactly. Plus, it means I can stream more often. I'm streaming consistently like 3 or 4 times a week now, whereas in the past I've done maybe 2 or 3 streams a week for a bit and then it drops off. Surely Home for the Holidays would have been a great series. It would be if we said the holidays in England, but we don't. So it had to be Home for Christmas, and that would have been really cheesy. Streaming provide the same level of income as YouTube. Not even close. Streaming is fun. But YouTube has that law of diminishing returns I was talking about before. So doing a stream doesn't make as much money as one video would make, but doing one video a day and a stream every day makes more money total than doing two separate YouTube videos a day would do. So this system works out better, but individually the stream makes very little. We've got too many injured players. So Conte up front. Maybe he's going to be a superstar. I guess the only way to find out is to play him. Likewise, Reece McConnell. We only find out if they're good by playing them. I just don't trust them. A few years ago, you did the Advent series where you did one season for the club. Yeah, they were too much to do. Because again, remember, I can't remember for sure, but I was probably doing 2 videos a day plus those every day. And each one of those would take 4 or 5 hours to do. I'm a glutton for punishment. I'm trying to learn from it. About an OnlyFans with some dirty FM tackles. One of the things Chris is going to be doing is getting regular TikTok content for me. Well, in fact, I need to talk to you lot about that. I need you to start taking clips, any clips. If you see anything on stream that makes you chuckle, or you think that's quite funny, or something in game that you think that's weird, well, that's interesting, I've never seen that before, anything, just clip it. Because Chris is going to be going through those clips regularly and converting them into TikToks. Also, on the YouTube channel, you can clip on YouTube now, but it doesn't save them. So if you want to do, if you're watching a video and you think this is really cool, then you can clip it. And if you then post the link in Discord, I'm going to set up a Discord area for you to post YouTube clips in. And again, he'll do the same with those as well. So they'll then start coming out on LOLLUJO 2 as YouTube shorts and on TikTok. Working that boy to the bone. I feel better working less than I did last year. Yeah, much better. I feel healthier, which is good. Also, maybe once a week, do This Week in Football highlight show where you show goals of the week. I don't know. That sounds like I'm basically trying to come up with ideas. I'm doing a YouTube course at the moment, and it goes on and on about reusing, not reusing content, but making content efficiently. So like at the moment, we're making a YouTube video whilst streaming, whilst also creating TikToks and YouTube shorts, and it's content that's going to be used in all sorts of different places. And someone else is going to do that for me. I just have to sit here and stream, and then Chris is going to turn that into a YouTube video, 4 or 5 TikToks, 4 or 5 YouTube shorts, that kind of thing. Anything that involves me doing something extra, I then become the bottleneck in the system again. That's a great save from Worcester. So yeah, I'm looking to get away from things that involve me doing more and trying to come up with ideas to get more out of what I already do. That save was a good example, though, of something that could be clipped, because that is the best save I've ever seen in Football Manager. Oh, I was giving away a penalty. But while that's going on, I'm just going to add a section to the Discord. Let's. There's a clips section. Now in the Discord. Post links to clips from my FM videos here. Put in brackets or streams, but you don't have to post the stream ones because they live on Twitch anyway. Don't have to be from new videos, just for FM content only. Don't want people posting a load of blog stuff in there. I guess I should add the permission to post links because that's the whole point of it. There we go. We now have a section on the Discord where you can post clips. I think it'll accept links. If it doesn't, I can fix that at some point. Right, we need to make a substitution or two. Oh, this squad is too small. This squad is far too small. Conte's rubbish. There you go, just throw different players on. Come on, boys! Come on. What about a compilation of every time you give Jack a breakdown in the network game? I mean, they're in the network game highlights videos that already exist. And now Murphy's getting sent off as well. Brilliant. I don't think we're going to get promoted this year, boys and girls. As much as it pains me to say it, I think going professional is the worst thing that could have happened. We just can't get a big enough squad. We're way over our wage budget. And we've not got enough players. This is a problem. Bishop's got fantastic hair. Look at that. Oh, Roberts, come on now. Stop getting under 23 players. I mean, two things in response to that. One, that's the only way the club can be sustainable. We bring them in and we sell them on at a profit. And two, we can't afford older players than that. So, no, we have to. It's the only option. They're the only players we can bring in. What we probably needed to have done is not brought in the likes of Okoronkwo and Humphreys on huge money. Instead of bringing him in for 1.3k a week, we should have brought in 3 18-year-olds for £400 a week and just got more bodies in because we just haven't got enough players. It'll be said that this will be your bogey team that will keep you in non-league forever. No. We'll definitely go up. Have a look at this save then. Anything that involves me doing something extra, I then become the boss. This follow-up save, this one is... That's just insane. Oh, look at that. Kieran Trippier pointing at his armpit again. Beautiful. How big is the squad? Not big enough. 26 players. Need more players. Need more players. The problem is, I say it's a 26-man squad. It's only a 26-man squad because I've brought a load of kids through. Realistically, everyone from probably Conte down. So there's 14 players there who I wouldn't really want to start if I could avoid it. So it's actually a squad of 12 first team players and then a bunch of kids. Use your under 23. They're all already in the first team squad. That's why it's a squad of 26 players. They're all already there. Oh. Right. We'll be fine. It'll be fine. Like, Roberts, what is happening here? I mean, he has only played once. He started one game, and I'm getting on him as if he's not any good. He might be great. What you're not getting, we're not using 2 to 2.5 star players as squad depth players. We're playing a game every 2 days. They all have to start. Why am I so successful in PvP? Same reason I'm so successful in single player as well. I'm very good at Football Manager. I don't overcomplicate the game. I will emphasize again, I am currently massively overachieving with Leamington. Yeah, as Mr. Dobson says, you're doing fine. Team just needs to gel again. Exactly. I mean, they are quite well gelled. Why is the club atmosphere low? Because of high turnover, I guess. It'll be fine. We'll be fine. We just need to trust the process. It's all about trusting the process. Right. We're going to... You know what? I'm going to sack Ellis after this game, I think. If we lose here to Port Vale, I'm going to sack Ellis and get a better assistant manager. So I think he's got an agenda against some of these boys. And I won't stand for it. That's what squad depth means. I think you're arguing just for the sake of arguing, even though you're wrong. It's not that they have to play occasionally. They have to play a lot. Just in the process must work if Arsenal did. Exactly. I mean, Arsenal are having a fantastic season, even though they started badly. Will I be doing a 10-year anniversary special on Mature Game Podcast this year? Probably not. If you sack Ellis, Troy will be banging your door down asking for a fight. I'm not afraid of him. He's an old man. Offside referee. Thank you. Ah! We're going to win this one anyway. What's the board expectation this season? I haven't actually looked. Probably mid-table. Oh my word. What are we doing there? What is actually going on? Get slam dunk in. That's the answer. I wish I could get slam dunk in. This ground is far too big for non-league. Port Vale in non-league in real life now. That's ridiculous if they are. They're far too big a club to be in non-league. They're a perfect example of why there should be a National League North and South. They're in League 2. Okay. I'll allow it. Mid-table. Not acceptable. Come on, Worcester. Worcester. It's a great noise. That's what I'd like to think that's what the home fans do when he kicks the ball. Oh, Worcester. I mean, get Frenchie. Where's Frenchie? What has just happened there? What has just happened there? Can we just have a little look at this? This is a Manchester United youth prospect here. Oh, Who have we got on the bench? We don't have a goalkeeper on the bench. Who's got the best goalkeeping rating? Does it not show goalkeeping rating anymore? Years gone by, goalkeeping rating used to be on here, didn't it? Can we just get him out of goal? Just play without a goalkeeper? We might as well play without a goalkeeper. Under media description. Goalkeeper rating 2. Okay. Right. Okoflex 2. Brogdon 2. Bishop 2. If someone's got a 3, they're coming on. Roberts 2. Dixon Bonner. If anyone was going to have a high rating, it would be him. Oh, I'm so cross. I'm really, really cross. I'm going to berate the team because this has not been acceptable. We're in the bottom half of the table at the moment. Sweeper keeper might be too fancy for him, but that's what he wants to be. That's what he's better at, according to the star rating. It has actually evened out again. I mean, we'll put him back to a goalkeeper, but he wanted to be a sweeper keeper. I don't think we're going up automatically. We'll have to try our luck in the playoffs again, folks. FM is a simple game. It's simple why we're struggling this year, because we went professional. It's not something I have any control over. We went professional. We can't afford a team anymore. I think we're going to struggle for a number of years. Until we... I mean, the best thing for the club might be to get relegated and go semi-pro again. And then have another run up at promotion. Because we'll be able to afford to buy a team at that point. I do know why the board kept saying no now. I wish we... If the option is there to go back, I will be asking to go back. Because this has caused a huge problem for us. We were not ready to go professional. And it has made this very, very difficult. FA Cup to the rescue. Problem is, we've got £1 million in the bank. It's not that we don't have money. It's that they won't give me the budgets because they know that they'll disappear. They want to keep the money. I do remember when we were blaming semi-pro for not getting promoted. I didn't realise that everyone would come and ask for double the money on their contract the moment we went professional. I don't remember that happening in the past. Maybe it has. But I think that was really over the top, the way that happened. And, yeah, it's broken us. Absolutely broken us. There we go. Theodros going a little bit further forward. It happened with home, but you also got that 3 million that year, so it didn't matter. Yeah, exactly. That's what we need. We need a £3 million sale. I do see now why Ben got stuck in the National League for 7 years or whatever it was last year. Because it's hard. If you don't have that big player sale, if you don't do it, basically, if you don't do it first time, then it gets infinitely harder from there. And we've had a couple of unlucky moments where we could have done it and we didn't have the luck go our way. We've been in the playoffs 2 years in a row, but this just feels like a bit of a step too far this year. We're down in 16th place. Oh no. And the board are looking for us to reach the playoffs as a minimum. I could actually get sacked. Let's see how Posh are getting on. I reckon they're still interested in me. They're 11th in the championship now. Oh, God. Oh, God. And they've probably done it without spending anywhere near the amount of money I spent. They are. By this point, I'd spent... God, what had I spent? 20 million, probably. They've spent 1 million. And they're mid-table. Oh my word. It will be fine. I can't emphasize that enough. Maybe we do go back to the 424. But
Joe, can you just wait a minute?
it needs to come back in here. Andy's home from school. And there's 2 confirmed COVID cases in his class. So Anna's hosing him down with hand gel as he comes in. I'll have a squirt as well. Yeah, well, I can't set it up until after the stream. Clock stopped while you're there.
What, stop?
The 3-hour clock.
Oh, the clock?
Yeah. While you're in the room.
Hold on. I came in here for a reason.
What's the reason?
For the gel.
You came in there for the gel like a minute and a half ago.
Well, I'm sorry, can I not talk to you then?
You're now asking me to set the telly up again. No, I'm very sad.
Let me sit in front.
Well, that was dumb, wasn't it?
And he did New Year's. Oh, guess what he picked? He's going to do this.
Disneyland.
He's going to eat more vegetables.
But he's not there, is he?
He can try it with vegetables.
So what you're actually telling me there is they gave him a list of things,
Yep.
and he just picked the one at the top to get them to stop asking him.
Probably.
Yeah. Oh dear. Will I ever play FIFA? I play FIFA quite a lot. There are 5 confirmed COVID cases in my house currently, and it's all my fault. Nice. Right, we're going to beat Woking here. But we might go back to the 424. Because... why is Anna incapable of setting up her own TV? Because it's bigger than she is. How's she supposed to do it? I couldn't do it on my own. It's a 50-inch telly. Just getting it out of the box is a 2-person job. If she tried to do it, it would just end up broken, and then she'd end up with no TV. Right, there you go. We have a fullback. Hooray! A fullback. An extra body. Right, we are going back to the 424 that we planned to use before the... Oh, we ceremonially deleted it, didn't we? Well, that means I've got to go through all that faff setting it up again. Here we go. Bear with me a moment, boys and girls. We'll just be a few minutes. Right. 4, 4, 4, 4, 2, 4. There we go. Pick the team. And then we need to do... Hold on. We need to make sure we've got the right roles in said team. That all looks acceptable. Make sure our wide players are set up correctly. Yeah. So he's going to be inverted winger. He will be inside forward. He will be inside forward. He will be winger. And then on this side, he will be winger. He will be winger. And winger. And winger. And inverted winger. And winger. And winger. There we go. Beautiful. Right. Pick again. Get the subs on. Theodros has to sit. He can't sit on the bench. He's not close to fit. Get the 6'7" striker on there. He's the answer. Those two have got to be the wrong way around. He's right only. He's right. So actually, the easy fix there. So quick pick gets it right. It's just switch them around like that, and then I guess quick pick would do it the way I want them to do it. Oh, now it switches them like that. That's interesting. Do we want him in there? Actually, that might. He's more natural to that. He could. That might work. That might work. And then we can get him onto the bench. Excellent. Ian McIntosh raising on Twitter at Nicky Butt for spending $500,000 on a scout with judging 9. Gotta be delicate. I mean, I don't know. I'd never even bother looking at all those attributes. He's a little micromanager though, isn't he? He's a button clicker. He doesn't do things the Chapman system. We haven't got our set piece routine on, I've just remembered. So just need to quickly whack the corner routine on. No, neither of those. Load all routines. And then just turn off the throw-ins. And we are golden. Here we go. I have to know what Dixon Bonner's first name is. Elijah. There you go. It's been on the screen a lot. You haven't missed the weather and traffic news. No one's actually asked for them yet. Weather news I can do without opening the blind. It's really, really cold. Really cold, but not raining. Traffic. Next door's home from work early. There's 2 vans outside the house. One of them is his van. And then I think our neighbour on the other side also has a van. We're surrounded by van people. And they're both home from work early because it's Friday. Lovely old stuff. Rehydrate. I will. There you go. 424 is the answer. I told you. Told you 424 was the answer. What about bin news? It's not Wednesday. Goodness me. Only van jobs get Friday early off. Well, you should get a van job then. I'm still working. I've still got a couple of hours of work to do today. In fact, I'm working for a few more hours now. Then I get a break for a bit. Then I'm working again at 10 p.m. doing the podcast. Work, 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 work. Okaronquo might be on buttloads of money, but he's been very good so far. I wouldn't say he's been very good. He's barely meeting expectations currently for a player who's earning more money than any other player in the history of the football club. He is on 3 goals from 6 games. I would expect like 8 goals from 6 games for the money he's on. He's doing okay. Oh, we're only on balance. Hold on, we've got to go more attacking than that. It's madness. I had an ACL construction surgery on Wednesday. Couldn't think of a better way to spend my recovery than to listen to a traffic report from Kev. Beautiful. I declined ACL reconstruction surgery, so we kind of go full circle with it. You have a working ACL. I have one that never got fixed. Right, we're going to bring the big boy on. Oh, we haven't got the big boy on the bench anymore. I had him on and now I've taken him off. This is careless. This is very poor. There you go. We're charging back into the top half of the table now. It's all coming right. And then we're only 3 points outside the playoffs. It's all fine. We'll be fine. It will be fine. Roberts has picked up an injury there, it seems. So we'll take him off. Berry can come on up front. And it will still be fine. Bring back Mick Powell. If only he existed, then I would. Oh, Conte still hasn't scored his first goal for us. Why did I decline the surgery? Because it would have involved taking time off work and having to have it heal. And there wasn't really a good reason to have it done. They said, if you don't have the surgery, you won't ever be able to do competitive sport again. And I don't care. I haven't done competitive sport since I was a teenager. And that was, there was that, or they said you won't be able to walk in a straight line with your eyes closed. And again, I don't need to walk in a straight line with my eyes closed very often, so I just let it heal naturally. That sounds like a good excuse not to run anymore. I mean, I didn't run anyway, because my other knee has a patella subluxation on it. So I can't run anyway because of my other dodgy knee. So it literally made no difference to my life, other than the fact it hurts. Not as much as all these late goals we keep conceding. They hurt a lot. Oh. This is the guy who made the greatest save in FM history earlier. I just want to cry. Ugh. Need Zealand to come and save your save. Zealand doesn't know what he's doing. He couldn't cope with non-League to Legend rules. Oh. Frenchie wants to play more games. You know what, Frenchie? You can play more games. Play more games, Frenchie. I'm going to sack the assistant manager. It's his fault, I've decided. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. That's him out of the way. Let's hire a new one. This will solve the problem. I'm going in for patella tendon reattachment next week to fix my Osgood Schlatters. Nice. I don't know what Osgood Schlatters is, but awesome. Right. Can we have a new assistant manager, please? We want a really good one. Do we have any former players who could come in? And we don't really. We don't really have old men. And all the ones who would be getting old now because we're 7 seasons in are probably retired. When I tore my ACL, they built me a new one out of half my patella tendon. Nice. Look at all those changes that are recommended there. See, LSD didn't have a clue what he was doing. The man's a joke. Get one in before the director of football hires one for me again. Well, I've put the advert out. I can't hire someone before anybody's applied. That would involve clicking on the staff search screen, which, as we all know, is cheating in non-League to Legend rules. So it doesn't matter how desperate things get, you won't find me cheating. Conte's been called up by Sierra Leone. Very fancy. Promote from within. I will if one of them applies. It's an automatic they get the job if someone from within applies. But again, they've got to apply first. They don't just... I'm not just giving the job out willy-nilly. I'm not a madman. Right. There you go. We've got Theodros. We've got Okoronkwo up front. This is a good team. Frenchie's going to play. Wooster's getting dropped completely. And we need a central midfielder on the bench. We also need Okoflex on the bench. There you go. That works. See if Elistini's less famous brother Troy is available. Nah, I'm done with Deanies. I've had enough of them. Need to be more attacking. More attacking is very important. Listening to Leamington's hardships makes building IKEA furniture much better. Good. Glad you're enjoying yourself. I'm having a horrible time. I remember when we used to be not rubbish. Come on! Here we go. Oh, what a goal. What a goal. We'll take a bit of that. Free kicks always look better when they hit the post on the way in. 1-0 to Leamington. Look at that. We're charging up the table. 9 points away from Ebbsfleet. We're not going up automatically, but we're good at the playoffs. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen? Theodros needs to sort his life out and start being as good as we hoped he would be. In my mind, we were kind of building the team around him this year, and he's not very good. Which is a great shame for a man who's been at the club like 6 years now. Oh, Frenchie, come on, don't do a Worcester. Just holiday through the playoffs and let the AI win it for me. No, don't get complacent. Playing his deep line forward. No, we did that. He was rubbish. He'll play in his natural position as a deep line playmaker and defend, where all the best midfielders play. If he can't play there, he can't play anywhere. It is the position that you always put your best player in. Stop conceding goals, you morons. It makes me so cross. It doesn't even make me cross, it makes me sad. It makes me so very sad. I think what we've learned here. So I should have gone to Peterborough. I think we've learned that I absolutely made the right decision. There are a few people questioning on YouTube whether it was the right decision to go to Posh. Oh, I think we now have all learned. Yes, it definitely, absolutely was. Oh dear. You have to scroll to find us. We're actually in a relegation battle here. We're 1 point ahead of Eastleigh. I can't quite comprehend what's happening. Mod, start timing out anyone who suggests any variation of 5 at the back. I won't stand for it. I'm throwing the water bottle. I need my new assistant manager now! Right, desperate times, desperate measures, all that kind of stuff. We're doing the preset 4-2-3-1 Gegenpress. Bye-bye, Leamington final. You're done. You've had your fun. You're out of here. Oh, we're obviously going to tweak it a little bit. We're not insane. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, I don't like it. I just want to win the football, please. I'm so fed up of doing this. How many times? I haven't even got an assistant manager to give me the recommendations anymore. Oh, God. It's all gone wrong. It's all gone wrong. And then on this side, but I don't know why I'm doing it this way. You're going to be a winger if you're over here. You're going to be an inside forward if you're over there. And you'll like it, you numbskulls. Right. Give me my corners. Right. Load them all. Have all the corners, please. Take the throw-ins off. We know this routine by now. I should limit myself to only being able to do this once per week of streaming. If I'm doing it 5 times a stream, it means I'm fiddling too much. I need to just do this, stick to this for the next 6 matches, and if I get sacked, blame the chat. That's the plan from here. Okay. Ah! Hold a team meeting. Idiots. You're all idiots. I'm going to challenge them. And then I'm going to pump my fists at them. They're all very happy and thrilled. Good. I love thrilling them. Where's this new assistant manager I was promised? What the hell? Where's he? Oi! New assistant manager! Where are you? Where, and why, and what, and why are you not just... Gareth! Give me an assistant... Tom! Give me an assistant manager! Shut up, Gareth! Why are you rejecting anything? We've got all this... Look at this money I made you! You grey-haired moron! Not you, Tom! Gareth I'm cross with! Who are you? You were here on loan previously. Come back. You can't loan you! Tom is going to get sacked in a minute. If I've not got an assistant manager by the Newport game, Tom's getting sacked. Oh. Ah. Whose idea was it to bring this save back? I want to go to bed. Right. Look at that. It's a beautiful team. That is a good team that should do good footballing. But it doesn't because they're idiots. Here we go. Football! 8 changes. 8 changes. Point the finger. Tell them to sort their lives out. Pump the fists. Tell them they're great. Pumpy, pumpy, pumpy. You love a pump fist. Come on! Let's all do a football. Let's all do a football. La da da da. La da da da. Let's all do a football. Let's all do a football. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Look at this. Beautiful. What the hell? Oh, I'm so sad. We're in the relegation zone. I'm going to get sacked. Oh no. What do I do if we get sacked? Come on, Kizu! There you go, see? Touchline shouts. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, we're so good at football. Champions, here we come. Football League in no time. Right. Pump fists. These fans turn up through thick and thin. Shut your face. I don't care about that. I don't like what I've just seen. Sort yourselves out. Oh. When we win the Champions League in a couple of months' time, it's going to be so much sweeter for having gone through this together. We're bonding here, boys and girls. This is our darkest night. But the benefit of a darkest night is the dawn is so much brighter and sweeter, and you're just happy to be alive. And that's where we're going to be a few months down the line. The music's ever so jolly. It's really keeping me happy. Come on! Why doesn't he score goals? I'm definitely not going to get sacked. Everything I've done for this football club, I turned down a job in the Championship to show my loyalty to this football club. The least they could do is return that loyalty and keep me around even if we get relegated. Because it's their fault this is happening. And I will happily have this out with the board. This is their fault for making us full-time. I said in the summer, worst thing we can do is go full-time. They wouldn't have it. They wouldn't listen. They did it anyway, even though I warned them not to. I said, don't send us full-time. It'll be a disaster. Would they listen? I got tangled in my hair. Yes, we'll have tactical changes, please. That'd be great. Demand more. Oh. Oh! Do a football! Where's he going? Where's he? Mods, deal with the guy who's just said someone else is streaming. I won't have it. I won't stand for it. I'm in a bad mood. And if you're going to tell everyone else someone else is streaming, you can get lost. Oh, no. Right. Come on. Oh! Oh! Etc. Come on! Beautiful. Come on, do another one. Do a second football. A third football. Come on! I can smell it. I can smell a goal. I love Bishop's hair. He's brilliant. Might have to play him just because of that haircut. We're going to do it. We're going to score a goal here. Ocoflex. Magoma. Paris Magoma! Oh, come on now! Oh, cometh the hour, cometh the man. Some of you doubted him in the summer. Oh, what a moment. We're going to the Football League. Oh. Aldershot were up in the playoffs as well. Right, my point still stands. If I don't get an assistant manager by the time the Newport game comes around, Tony's getting sacked. I'm done with him. Stop messing with me, Tony. I need an assistant manager. I need a scapegoat. I've proven that we were rubbish when Ellis was around. I'm in sole control. We win a football match. But I do need a scapegoat in case we accidentally lose one at some point. Oh, I feel a bit sick now. What a miserable run of games we've had today. Look at the state of that. Oh. Oh. We solved the Ellis problem. Where's my new assistant manager? Why is no one... I put a job in the job centre. Do people not want work? Where are the job applications? Why have none of my staff stepped up and said they wanted it? Check the advert's actually out. Oh, if it isn't, Tony's getting fired. Right, assistant manager? No. Assistant manager. Yeah, I didn't place the advert. Maybe we'll let Tony stick around for a little bit longer. I know it was filtered on manager, but it let me place the advert, which means I hadn't already done it. Oh dear. Shall I try and get the previous guy back? Not Ellis. The one who unfairly got sacked before Ellis. Staff. Martin, what are you doing with yourself these days? Martin, who'd been at Leamington since 2012 when I sacked him. Oh, God. Oh, God. Martin, Mr. Leamington. No, you don't want to come back. Okay. Bit harsh. Bit unreasonable of you there, Martin, I think. Do either of you two want to be assistant manager? Don Geffield, do you want to be assistant manager? No. Alex Brown, you went to Airbus. You've now retired. Should we bring in Paul Holleran? No. Oh. Well. Promote from within. I will if one of them applies for the job. I'm not going to give it to somebody who hasn't even applied. I need an assistant manager who's willing to take the initiative. Hire the horse. I could hire the horse. Give it to the head of sports science. He won't know what he's doing. Who's our under 23s assistant manager? There you go. Assistant manager of the under 23s, Jack Dobby Dobson. Brilliant. Yeah, let's have him. What about the under 18s assistant manager? Actual Tom Jones. Again, probably not the man for the job. Coaches, Liddell's only just come in and isn't an assistant manager. Nathan Parker is not an assistant manager. Devon Moises is not an assistant manager. But that beard moustache combo, I mean, maybe he could make it work. Oh, I've missed bumming over Christmas. It's good to be bumming again. This whole sacking people has really backfired. Has it, though? Or are we going to end up with a better assistant manager because of it? I think we're going to end up with a better assistant manager because of it. And in the long run, you'll all have to acknowledge that I am a genius. Because I am. We can actually pay that salary now. Do we want this guy? Hakeem Thomas is a centre-back. We are struggling somewhat with our defenderising. Yeah, you know what? Hakeem, we'll pay you whatever you want. In you come, son. Oh, we have a new fitness coach coming in. Excellent. It's not quite the staff member that I needed. Welcome, Carwin. Right, we're going to squeeze this match in before non-league to legend. Okay. Come on, Em. Quick match. Who are we playing? Newport, easy win. Easy peasy. Our chance to get revenge. Oh, I love a bit of revenge. Pump the fists. Revenge. Come on. Victory is ours for the taking. Oh, we're playing in blue today. All the best teams play in blue. How deep our star striker is playing. This is unacceptable. We need a left winger desperately. Oh, look at that. Berry's in. Berry's in. Berry's in. We're going to do a football? No. Should we extend the stream for an hour? Or do you reckon Anna will kill me? She'll come in at 4:05. We're doing an extra hour. I wanted to keep winning. We started winning again. I didn't want to close the game. We will be back on Monday afternoon, almost certainly, boys and girls. We're getting into the routine of streaming most days again now, so expect to see me from Monday lunchtime onwards. It looks like nothing's going to happen in this game. I mean, they've not had a shot at all. We've only had 2 on target. They're the home team who are above us in the table. What is their excuse for this? They'll score with their first shot, and I'll just go to bed sad. Here it comes. This is their goal. Here it is. Look, cross comes in, and any moment now we're going to have the shot, and then that will be the goal, and everyone will be sad. The name is Ed. Thank you very much for the sub. Oh, maybe we'll do the goal. No, it's back with them again. Come on, gentlemen. Oh, look, Roberts is in. He's just so slow. He is our new number 9, though, so that means he should score lots of goals. Right, here we go. Oh, red card, referee. That's a red card. You have to send him off now. He's not allowed to play anymore. Ref, he's grounded. Excellent. Uncaring pair, thank you for 11 months. Get my boy Magoma on for that last minute piece of magic from him. That's what we're looking for. And we're going to stick him out there as well. Come on, boys. More! They're down to 10 men. We're going attacking. We want another win. Magoma across to Redfern. Blake. I don't even know who Blake is. Is he that new right back? Blake again. He's my favourite player in a blue shirt. Roberts! His first ever goal for the club! Oh, come along now! Sensational stuff. Newport 0, Leamington 1. We're going to the Premier League, boys and girls. Look, we're back in the top half of the table. We don't have to scroll anymore to find us. We go above Newport with this. This is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Dominant. They did. Oh, they got a shot right at the end in like the 93rd minute. They had their first shot of the game. But we've now won 2 back-to-back. Monday afternoon, we win every single game. That is my promise to you. I think I can make that promise based on the form we're in. Who needs an assistant manager? I'm the manager and the assistant manager. I'll take 2 salaries. I'm my own assistant from now on. Boys and girls, I will leave you there because Non-League Legend is out on YouTube any moment now. You're going to struggle. I mean, if you're not on the same floor of the house as the toilet, you're going to struggle to get there in time. So thank you for watching as ever. We'll be back Monday afternoon. And of course, Non-League Legend is out over the weekend and all that kind of stuff. Thank you for all the support today and the excited response to the edited videos that are going to be coming soon. And I will see you again very, very soon. Toodle pip, boys and girls. Bye-bye.